Most people chase flashy online careers, but the truth is, the boring jobs are often the ones making the most money. While everyone fights over the same dream jobs, there are low-profile careers quietly paying thousands every month with way less competition. So today, we're diving into 7 boring jobs that may not sound exciting, but can seriously change your bank account. 7. Funeral Sales Specialist. This might sound like one of the darkest jobs on this list, but it's also one of the most profitable and stable. A funeral sales specialist works with families to help them prepare financially for funeral services before they're ever needed. Instead of people being forced to make expensive, emotional decisions during a tragedy, these professionals help clients organize everything in advance, from burial plans to ceremony costs and long-term funeral coverage. The reason this career pays so well is simple. Funeral services are incredibly expensive, and most families are completely unprepared when the time comes. That creates huge demand for people who can explain options clearly, build trust, and guide families through the process in a respectful way. In many companies, the income is based on salary plus commissions, which means strong communicators can realistically earn anywhere from $70,000 to over $100,000 per year. And surprisingly, getting started is much easier than most people think. You usually don't need a college degree or years of experience. Most funeral companies care far more about communication skills, emotional intelligence, and confidence speaking with people. Some employers provide full training, and many beginners enter the industry with backgrounds in customer service, retail, or sales. If you're comfortable having serious conversations and you can stay calm under pressure, this can become a highly profitable career with very little competition. 6. Patient Account Representative. Healthcare might not be the most exciting industry in the world, but it creates some of the most stable remote jobs you can find. One of the best examples is becoming a patient account representative. In this role, you help patients understand medical bills, insurance coverage, payment plans, and unexpected healthcare costs. Basically, you become the person who translates confusing hospital paperwork into something normal people can actually understand. And honestly, this job matters more than most people realize. Medical bills can be stressful, especially when someone is already dealing with health problems. Hospitals and healthcare providers need people who can stay patient, explain charges clearly, and help customers find solutions without making the situation even more overwhelming. That's why companies are constantly hiring for these positions. The earning potential is solid too. Most beginners start somewhere around $40,000 to $55,000 per year, but experienced workers in larger healthcare networks can make significantly more, especially if they move into leadership or insurance-related positions later on. Healthcare is one of the few industries that stays active no matter what happens to the economy, which gives this career a huge amount of long-term security. Getting started is also very realistic for beginners. Most positions only require a high school diploma and basic customer service experience. Many hospitals and healthcare companies train new employees on their systems after hiring. So if you've worked in support, retail, administration, or call centers before, you already have skills that transfer well into this role. The biggest thing employers look for is communication ability, attention to detail, and the patience to deal with people during stressful situations. 5. Statistics Validator. Every year, companies spend millions on advertising campaigns filled with bold claims and impressive numbers. But have you ever wondered who makes sure those statistics are actually true? That's the job of a statistics validator. These professionals review research, reports, surveys, and marketing data to confirm that businesses aren't publishing misleading information that could damage their reputation or lead to legal problems. This role is especially valuable because one inaccurate statistic in a major campaign can cost a company an enormous amount of money. A bad claim can lead to lawsuits, public backlash, or regulators stepping in. So businesses are willing to pay well for people who can carefully review data and catch mistakes before anything goes public. The earning potential is stronger than most people expect for such a low-profile job. Entry-level positions can start around $40,000 per year, while experienced specialists working with larger brands, legal teams, or agencies can earn much more through consulting, auditing, or long-term contracts. And because advertising and online marketing continue growing every year, the demand for reliable data verification keeps increasing too. Now, this isn't the easiest job on the list to jump into overnight. You need strong attention to detail, critical thinking, and a basic understanding of statistics and research methods. But the good news is that you don't necessarily need a university degree to learn those skills anymore. There are countless free resources online that teach data analysis, spreadsheets, and statistical fundamentals. Many people enter this field through marketing, analytics, or administrative work, and build experience over time. If you're naturally skeptical, detail-oriented, and good at spotting inconsistencies, this can become a surprisingly profitable remote career with very little competition. 4. Remote tech specialist. A lot of small business owners know they need better technology, but they have no idea where to start. That's where a remote tech specialist comes in. This job is all about helping businesses modernize the way they operate by setting up digital tools that save time, reduce mistakes, and make everything run more efficiently. One day, you might help a company organize its workflow with project management software. The next day, you could be setting up automated invoices, digital contracts, online scheduling systems, or shared dashboards so teams can track tasks in real time. You're basically the person who takes a business that's stuck doing everything manually and helps bring it into the modern world. What makes this career so valuable is that millions of businesses still operate with outdated systems. Many owners are overwhelmed by technology and are willing to pay good money to someone who can simplify everything for them. Beginners can often earn around $60,000 per year, while experienced specialists who manage multiple clients or offer automation consulting can push far beyond 6 figures annually. And the best part is that you don't need to be some genius programmer to get started. Most businesses are not looking for someone to build complicated software from scratch. They just need someone who understands modern tools better than they do. If you can learn platforms for organization, automation, digital signatures, customer management, or invoicing, you already have skills people will pay for. Many beginners start simply by learning tools online through YouTube tutorials and then offering setup services to local businesses or freelancers. If you enjoy solving problems and making systems more efficient, this is one of the best low-competition remote careers you can enter right now. 3. Claims operations analyst. Insurance companies process enormous amounts of money every single day, and even small mistakes can cost them millions. That's why claims operations analysts are so important. Their job is to review insurance claims, audit financial records, identify inconsistencies, and make sure everything follows company policies and legal requirements. Think of it like being the quality control system behind the insurance industry. These analysts examine reports, verify documentation, check payment accuracy, and help prevent fraud or costly errors. Without people in these roles, insurance companies would lose massive amounts of money through incorrect payouts and operational mistakes. And because the insurance industry is so large and stable, the earning potential is surprisingly strong. Many entry-level positions already pay between $55,000 and $90,000 per year, especially at larger insurance companies. Over time, experienced analysts can move into management, compliance, risk assessment, or consulting positions that pay well into 6 figures. What makes this career attractive is that you usually don't need a college degree to enter the field. Most companies care more about analytical ability, organization, and attention to detail than formal education. If you're comfortable working with spreadsheets, reviewing information carefully, and following systems, you already have the foundation to succeed. Many people break into this industry through customer service, office administration, finance support, or entry-level insurance roles before specializing further. And since companies often provide internal training, it's one of the few professional careers where beginners can still work their way into a high-paying position without years of expensive education. 2. QA specialist. Most companies look organized on the surface, but behind the scenes, there are constant mistakes, inefficiencies, and broken systems that can quietly cost businesses huge amounts of money. That's why QA specialists exist. Their job is to monitor processes, review performance reports, audit workflows, and make sure everything is operating correctly and consistently. In simple terms, they're the people responsible for catching problems before they become disasters. A QA specialist might review customer interactions, inspect internal procedures, analyze performance metrics, or test whether teams are following company standards properly. If something is slowing productivity down or creating errors, they're expected to spot it quickly and help fix it. And while this job sounds boring, it pays surprisingly well because businesses rely heavily on efficiency. Companies are willing to spend good money on people who can improve quality and reduce expensive mistakes. Most positions start somewhere between $40,000 and $60,000 per year, but experienced specialists can earn far more after moving into operations management, compliance, or senior auditing roles. What makes this career appealing is that it's very accessible for beginners compared to other corporate jobs. careers. In many cases, employers care more about organization, problem solving, and attention to detail than formal education. If you're good at following systems, spotting inconsistencies, and working with spreadsheets or reports, you already have valuable skills for this role. A lot of people enter quality assurance after working in customer service, administration, or support positions, and slowly build experience from there. And because almost every industry needs quality control, this is one of those careers with long-term stability and consistent demand. 1. Short-form strategist. Most people think viral short videos happen by accident, but behind many successful TikToks, Reels, and YouTube Shorts, there's someone whose entire job is figuring out exactly what grabs attention. That person is called a short-form strategist. Instead of filming videos themselves, they study long-form content and identify the moments most likely to explode online. Their job is to understand audience psychology. They analyze pacing, hooks, emotional reactions, retention, and trends to decide which parts of a video should be turned into short clips. In many cases, editors simply follow the strategist's instructions on what to cut, what to emphasize, and how to structure the content for maximum engagement. This role has become extremely valuable because short-form content now dominates social media. Influencers, podcasters, coaches, businesses, and creators all need a constant stream of clips to stay relevant online. And since attention spans are shorter than ever, companies are willing to pay well for people who understand how to keep viewers watching. The earning potential can grow very quickly too. Beginners may start earning around $40,000 to $50,000 per year working with creators or agencies, but experienced strategists who consistently generate viral content can charge much higher rates, work with multiple clients at once, or negotiate performance-based deals tied to views and engagement. Some eventually turn this into six-figure consulting businesses. And one of the biggest advantages is how easy it is to start compared to other media careers. You don't need expensive equipment, a film degree, or years of editing experience. If you already spend time watching TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels, you probably understand online attention better than you realize. Most people enter this field by studying viral videos, learning content structure, and practicing clip selection for creators. Over time, as you develop a track record of strong performing content, it becomes much easier to attract higher paying clients. So at the end of the day, these jobs may not sound glamorous, exciting, or impressive at parties, but that's exactly why the opportunity exists. While everyone else chases oversaturated careers, these overlooked jobs quietly offer strong income, remote flexibility, and long-term stability. And sometimes, the boring path is actually the smartest one financially.